evening and welcome to Pony Television English News at 6:30. I'm Loving Rimai giving you the latest news update. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren launched Dhana Manjuri University Startup Incubation Center today at Thangmaiban Dhana Manjuri College of Commerce. The program was attended by Manipur Education Minister T.H. Basanta Singh, Additional Chief Secretary Planning Government of Manipur V. Lamlunmang IAS, Dhana Manjuri University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Rajmohan Singh, and Higher and Technical Education Commissioner IAS M. Joy Singh. Addressing at the event, Chief Minister N. Biren said the startup scheme aimed to harness the dynamic and creative of the youth towards inclusive and sustainable development of Manipur. Further, he stated that Manipur is one of the highest-ranking states in the northeast region with a significant growing rate in industries and entrepreneurs. A press meet was held today at Congress Bhavan by MPCC President K. Meghachandra regarding a cancelled 2020-2021 project. Out of 60 constituencies, 1,255 work projects of both ruling MLA ministers and opposition MLA ministers' constituencies were recommended. The Administrative Department of PWD had previously approved the initiated projects. The government sanctioned 66,868.50 crore. The government delayed the financial transactions due to the assigned contractors, while the employees and workers of the project were paid a sum of 40 lakhs by the contractors from their own pockets. He further stated that issues as such shows the lackadaisical manner of the opposition MLA, while they failed to live up to the promises they made to the public before the election. And as a result, development projects under PWD in 2021 has been pending and the budget for 2021 has been questioned for evidence.
Development program by the state amagi major department amane major department says generally ousadagi assembly the budget to thokuma tamda paisa chaw kai asi press media ki sinaw sunu hen kanbirani asawa department sina aikugi manipur gi oiba pochidi lambi abadi thongsi sakhutpagi backbone ni hainagi lambi thong fataba aikugi maroina hillo sing yam leiba adagi sing the asang assemble lambi leiba honorable minister na sungarang handa 100 days ni program paikpada topographically aikoigi lambi thong paikatpagi paisa sanction tawsi adu tawra tawbi hairi ne lambi se difficulty lei haisi masa dum mayam da convince tawbi ni dune aduna senapati ki kaina jaga amada paikku matamda hairi ni dune singi the asumba mayam paikali ba koli ba mayam singse masi aikoi sahi namagi major department PWD ni na budget se assembly da chaw PWD development of Katway. Can't yet. Marandi, Lambi Tom, Shanghai High Stage that I the assembly the lady opposition or so. As another put up, we get up as another fight to get the word with the MLA or level MLA singer house the canal yet. Aduna, assembly the budget the past of you say. Masi Munna, Uncle Padrasina, Adegi expert singer, assembly ki Akangai, official sing, Adegi lady, government ki Akangai, official Mayam sings in the zoo. IS Mayam lady, Mayam in the zoo. We don't know. Assembly the major department PWD की budget अमा pass तो की मसी development पैकेट पर की सही मगी road and the bridges की development program से पैकेट पर की program से यावम से compulsory यावबद pass तो की में याव अदुना दी 2020-21 की मणिपुर की लेंजनिंगाई कोइरबा अदेगी August House सिदा pass तो की बा program सिंग budget बशामा major work PWD department की तमक्ता लंबी थोंग सेंगोनबो काइथोखी बसे पुल्लप लौना कथलगदी.
A sum of rupees 10 lakhs was collected from more than 300 shops of the Quaramban Bazaar, also known as Imakaitel. Following the news, the IMC caretaker, Mayor L. Lucashon, condemned the act whilst clarifying that the municipal corporation had not made any notice. He further added that those involved in the case will be punished accordingly. Manipur Secretariat Services Association condemned the irregular disbursement of their monthly salaries and begins cease work strike from today. Since there has been irregular disbursement of monthly salaries, all employees are suffering bank penalty for not repaying of their bank loan on 1st of every month and facing financial difficulties affecting their family as well. It says that Manipur Secretariat Services Association will continue the strike unless a situation settlement on the issue is arrived. Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates. Welcome back after the break. Following the declaration of land evacuation by the Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh, an evacuation drive has been conducted in and around Sekmaijan River at Kokching district, where many houses The Apex Court asked the center to inform it about pending cases under sedition law and how will the government take care of these cases. The case would be heard on Wednesday. The Supreme Court on Tuesday gave the center 24 hours to inform the court whether it will issue instructions to all states and union territories to keep sedition cases in abeyance until the government's proposed exercise of reviewing Section 124A of the Indian Penal Code was completed. The center will come back with a reply on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Apex Court agreed to the center's proposal to defer hearing till it re-examined the sedition law. Earlier, the court asked Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the center, how long it would take for reconsidering the sedition law and how would the government address its misuse. All Tribal Students Union Manipur Assam deeply condemned over the incident that occurred at Tribal Colony on Monday, in which 4 people were seriously injured when the government forcibly attempted to start construction of new quarters. The All Tribal Students Union Manipur condemned at the strongest term the alleged unprovoked police action that had caused fear and hurt among the residents. The Tribal Students' Apex body said that the residents of the tribal colony have always urged the government that they are not averse to the idea of development and that they welcome the government's plan to construct a new multi-storied building to house the tribal employees of the state government. The student body claimed that they had already asked the authority concerned to make an alternative arrangement to house the 187 alloters and start the construction work. Atsam recalled that when the SDO Porompad served the show cause notice for eviction on December 24, 2020, the residents of the colony had filed an PIL vide at the High Court, and the court consequently issued an interim order on October 29, 2021, which maintained that the petitioner's residence shall not be disturbed if an alternative arrangement is not made by the government. A team of New Gaitilmanby Police and Patsoy Police Station, under the supervision of SP Imphal West, seized 239 cases of Indian-made foreign liquor and apprehended 2 persons, namely Tokchom Surchandra Singh, 35, son of late T.H. Tomba Singh, and Tokchom Sankar Singh, 21, son of D.H. Gopeshwar Singh of Thodam Lerak Mamang Thobal district, the seized items were handed over to excise station for taking further necessary action. Before we wrap up with today's bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister Andrew Reddy launched the MANIPURI University Startup Innovation Center. And rupees 66,868.5 value for projects cancelled. That is the end of today's English Bulletin at 6:30. Thank you for watching.